And on this Tuesday, March 17th, 2026 edition of Newsmakers, New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani is facing criticism after meeting with Orthodox Jewish community leaders. Critics are calling the closed-door meeting nothing but a photo opportunity as people continue raising concerns regarding the mayor and his wife's rhetoric about Israel. Mainstream Jewish organizations, including the Anti-Defamation League and the Jewish Community Relations Council, were not invited to the meeting. The Vatican Appeals Tribunal has declared a mistrial in the Holy See's big trial of the century. It's a stunning blow to both Pope Francis's legacy and Vatican prosecutors who had prosecuted a cardinal and several other people on alleged financial crimes. In a 16-page ruling, the appeals court ruled that Francis and Vatican prosecutors both made procedural errors that nullified the original indictment of Cardinal Angelo Becciu and required a new trial. The court set June 22nd as the date for the new trial to begin. Defense lawyers say such a ruling is enormously significant, if not historic, since it amounts to a Vatican court declaring an act of the Pope had no effect. School district leaders in Austin, Texas are defying the state's GOP leadership by hosting a Pride Week that touches on sexual orientation and gender identity. Conservative groups say that's a direct violation of the newly passed Parents' Bill of Rights law. Mary Elizabeth Castle with Texas Values says the district needs to be focusing on the fundamentals, not what divides the district. Earlier this year, the Texas Attorney General's office launched an investigation into whether the Austin School District is allowing a transgender student to use the women's restroom, which would also violate state law. California and several other states are suing the Trump administration for trying to weaken rules that protect people from housing discrimination, including those identifying as LGBTQ+. The lawsuit follows a recent change from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development that threatens to cut funding to states that protect groups not specifically covered by federal law. The Fair Housing Act bans housing discrimination based on race, color, national origin, religion, sex, family status, or disability. Some states, though, have chosen to go beyond that. California also protects residents based on gender, sexual orientation, marital status, ancestry, income source, and military status. A federal judge is blocking an Arkansas state law requiring all public schools in the state to display the Ten Commandments in every classroom. The U.S. District Court for the Western District of Arkansas determined the measure violates free exercise rights under the First Amendment. The ruling is in response to a lawsuit filed last year. And the River Church in Post Falls, Idaho, was significantly damaged by fire Sunday morning. When firefighters arrived, flames had broken through the roof. They were able to save much of the building. No one was there and no injuries were reported. The investigation into the cause of the blaze is ongoing. Sunday church services were canceled, but members did gather to pray. And that's Newsmakers for this Tuesday, March 17th, 2026 edition. I'm Keith Black.